Hello, we're here today for Energy Angels Captain's Chat with both our men's and women's captains, Conor, Coady and Anna Price. We asked fans on social media to submit all of their burning questions for you both today, and we've got quite a variety here. To start us off, Conor, if you didn't play football, which sport would you want to play professionally?
Oh, that's a good question.
Great question.
Great question. I like rugby league. I'm not saying I'd play it, right, because it's a bit of an hard man's game, innit? But I'm just saying I really like rugby league. I was brought up in St Helens, so I follow St Helens, I follow Saints quite a lot, and I love watching rugby league. So whether I'd play it, I don't really know, because I'm not as hard as some of them, but do I enjoy it? Yeah, I really do. I enjoy watching rugby league, so I'd probably go with that.
That's brilliant. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would not have guessed that, actually. That's a surprise. Anna, how about you?
I'm a secret netballer. I love a bit of netball.
Love netball.
I like the difference to playing football, but yeah, I think if I didn't play football, I'd try my best to play netball. I think, yeah, good sport, nice sport to be part of.
Now, Anna, if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be?
I'd say not to take things too personally in football. Football's ruthless. It's, the higher up you get, the more ruthless it gets, and it is all about winning at the top level. So just to make sure that you're working hard. Any feedback, any comments that you get, just take them on board. Don't take them to personally, and just keep working hard. Get your head down, and you'll get your opportunity and your chance. When you get it.
No, that's great advice. Conor, would it be similar for you? What would you give advice to your younger self?
Yeah, I think for me it would be to keep a level head, to make sure you don't get too high or too low, because there's plenty of ups and downs in football, absolutely loads. And I think if you get carried away on the highs, you get brought back down to earth with a bump when the lows come. So I think it's making sure you keep a level head, enjoy the moments when the moments come, because they're really, really good. But make sure that you've got another game coming up the next week or a few days later that it's another big test. So I think it's make sure you keep a level head and make sure you focus on what's coming.
Conor, with so many Portuguese teammates, can you speak any Portuguese?
I get asked this quite a lot, because a lot of people say they don't understand me, and I don't think half of them do, to be honest with you. But there's a few words that the gaffer will say in training, and I'll go, oh yeah, I know what you mean there. I know what he means when he says "mais uma," so that means one more.
Oh, mais uma, okay.
Whenever we're doing set pieces or whatever, and we're practicing set piece, and Joao's taking a set piece, the gaffer will shout, right, mais uma. So I'm always like, oh, go on, one more. Spot on. There's a few little words that he'll say that I'll go, oh, I know what that means. But I don't speak Portuguese, do you know what I mean? But because I've been around the lads in the gaffer for so long, I think it's just the odd word where I go, oh, I know what that means there.
Anna, it's just been announced that the Women's FA Cup will be returning soon, which is absolutely incredible news. What is the thing you've missed the most about playing for Wolves women?
The list's endless. Could talk all day on what we've missed, but I think ultimately it's leading the girls out on match day, playing the game we love, that competition, that wanting to win, getting the 3 points is the pinnacle, isn't it? We work hard, we train, travel together, etc. But it's all about obviously match day and making sure we get the job done. So that's definitely what I'm missing the most.
And Conor, if you could relive just one moment from your career at Wolves, what would it be and why?
I'll say exactly what it'd be. It would be the FA Cup semi-final against Watford. Just because...
Amazing.
Yeah, but just because the memories I've had at Wolves have been incredible. I've got their memories for life. The kids have got their memories, and my wife and everything. But I just think where we were in that FA Cup semi-final would be... We were there. Do you know what I mean? We were there. I've never ever watched a game back, ever. And I don't think I ever will, because it's heartbreaking to see where we were. We had one foot in an FA Cup final for this great football club, and to miss out the way we did was absolutely horrible, honestly. It's something I think back on now and I go, should have been there, we should have got there. We had a chance of doing great things for this club, and to get to an FA Cup semi-final was amazing, honestly. But I think to relive that again and make sure we put the wrongs right would be something that lives with me forever, because honestly it's something that I think about all the time, and I think we were there.
Anna, how about you? If there was one thing you could relive from your career, what would it be?
You know what? It'd be something quite recent, actually. This season, we went and played Lincoln, and obviously after last season, having to go again after the void season, and knowing this season, we've got to go for it. We've got to make sure we we get back to where we were, how we finished. We knew Lincoln was going to be a tough game, going away. Obviously with COVID, we couldn't stop, so we travelled up quite a long journey, and we won 3-2, and we scored in injury time, like 94th minute, and God, it was incredible. You know, it was my 300th game as well, so what a memory.
Amazing.
I look back now and I think, God, I'll never forget that. Where in the past I haven't even known if it's my 100th, 200th, 250th, but for it to have been that game as well, really special. And when Larry scored that winner, it was, you can't describe it, can you, in football? You know, whoever scores, you just buzz, and it gives me goose pimples thinking about it now, actually. So that would be mine.
Now, Conor, at the end of your playing career, when you do finally hang up your boots in the future, what would you like to do next? Would you move into punditry? Would you move into perhaps something more managerial? Would you have a sort of plan in mind?
Yeah, I have. I'd love to become a manager. That's something and you know what? I've only ever really had that feeling since our gaffer come to the football club, working under him and seeing how he works and seeing how he sees the game and how he puts pictures in people's heads and things like that. I would really like to have a little go at that.
That's incredible, and it's really nice to know that Nuno has almost inspired you in those plans. That's really interesting. Anna, how about you? Do you have any plans?
Well, I'm a PE teacher, obviously day to day. So, you know, when I stopped playing football, obviously football's such a big part of my everyday life, and you know, juggling the football and the PE teaching. It will definitely free up a bit more time for my actual job. You know, I don't think too much about it.
Yeah.
You know, what will be, and I'm take any opportunity that comes, and you know, just keep working hard really, and enjoy the last phases of my playing career first. So,
Anna, who was your biggest supporter growing up?
I didn't have one biggest supporter, I'll be honest. You know, my mum and stepdad, my dad and stepmom, that, you know, I owe a lot to them, taking me to games, training, you know, what parents do, but you just expect it, don't you, at the time, and actually it's a massive commitment. So, you know, a lot of my family always supported me. Might not be that, you know, my parents weren't the ones that would come and watch training, come in every game and watch me play. You know, just my family, friends, you know, they're always behind me. My husband, you know, he's my biggest fan, you know, bless him now. Since we've been together, he loves Wolves with me, and he'll be encouraging whether I'm on the pitch or not on the pitch. He wants the best for the club. So, you know, as I've got older, obviously my other half, but leading up to that, it's like my family really.
Yeah.
I've got just one.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, to have a good support network as you're going through your footballing career is so important. So that's really lovely to hear. Well, that's all the questions I have time for. Thank you to everyone who sent one in, and hopefully we'll have fans back in stadiums in a couple of months' time and into next season. So we'll be able to see you both in action again soon, which will be fantastic. And thank you again to the team at Energy Angels for their support this season. And if you'd like to find out more information, then head to energyangels.co.uk. See you both again soon.
Thank
See you later.
Bye.